Hi there. Well, I'm just down the road from my local airfield and it's a really nice calm morning. Still a little bit misty, there was a frost last night, but it's a good day to do some test glides with my Ion. And I'm really excited and slightly nervous to see how this goes. But I feel it's really important that I know that this is trimmed okay for a glide before I set it off under power. It's got these big elevons on the back which are supposed to be quite sensitive, and they're set up at an angle of, I think it's 17 degrees reflex. So there's the potential there for it to be quite a way out, and if I set it off under power it's going to get ugly. So anyway, let's do some test glides. There's actually a little bit of a slight breeze coming on now, which is just about right, I think. Just into a wind, or sorry, a breeze, but we don't want anything too windy. Let's see how it goes. Okay, well that went pretty well. A lot better than I expected, to be honest. A little bit of a stall, so I'm just going to adjust the trim very slightly. It went over to the left, which isn't a problem because it was quite gentle, although I'll add a little bit of trim with that. I've got my transmitter, so I'm just affecting the trim on the transmitter, and then we'll have another go. Right, well I believe the elevons on this are really sensitive, so I haven't adjusted it much, just a little bit, and we'll see if it makes a difference. Ooh. Well, that caught my head camera, which wasn't good, but it was still a nice glide. We'll have another go. Okay, a little bit more down trim has gone in. I think it's partly through my throwing technique as well, throwing it up, which isn't perhaps helping, but we'll see how this goes. Get a good footing. Now that was better, I think. I think it still wants just a little bit of down still. Oh, that is sweet. That is lovely. So now I'm going to get my transmitter on and I'll see if I can get my fingers on the sticks quick enough to put a little bit of input. I'm not sure I can throw it in my left hand well enough, but we'll see how we get on. Well, it went round to the right and that wasn't too bad actually, and that was on very minimal throws. Well, that glided lovely. A little bit of input to the right at the end, just trying to get my head together, and that seemed to work fine. What I'm going to do now is put a little bit of input to the left, just to show it's not a fluke. And let's hope it goes to the left. Right. Yeah, that had a little bit of turn at the left at the end, didn't it? Like I say, I think I caught my head again. Like I say, that was on minimal throws, so I think it's going to be fine because I've always got dual rates, so I can bump it up. But it certainly wasn't hugely sensitive. Well, that was a really productive morning. I mean, it was quite an early start because I knew it was going to be calm and the wind was going to pick up later. But it was great to get out there, and I've been waiting for a while for just the right day for these test glides. And I was a little bit nervous just throwing it and seeing if it would glide, but actually I was really pleased. It glided absolutely lovely. And I'm really hopeful that this is going to fly really sweet. I mean, it has got 8 degrees of down thrust on that engine, so once the engine's running, it could be a whole new ball game. I obviously won't be running the engine full blast. I'll be kind of dialing it back a little bit for that flight, and I'll be making sure that there's not that much fuel in, so it's a fairly short run. I don't want to let this thing go into the wild with like 6 minutes of runtime and find out it's an absolute nightmare. So anyway, I hope you found that interesting. I mean, I really enjoyed the morning, and please come back and see how we get on in the maiden flight, I guess, which will be the next video covering the Ion, and hopefully that will all go sweet. I mean, I am gonna wait for just the right day, so there might be a while after this video when it appears, maybe not, we'll see. But anyway, thanks very much for watching.